dear, then you can say, gigim, bim, mumenko yanim, ato abom, ato forcing, pacho wo hefa. Abushamfo na de ekonie, ai. Asabisa ya mesre. Abushamfo de ekonie. Dollar to cedi no. Asemaba nyina ne se enam se ye ka kire mo se andi jamanyoku no for all while no mutakunwam no for the past 8 months no muntua obi aka for the past 8 months. Now, enam so muntua obi aka ntino. Obviously, the exchange rate pressure no. Now is what? Because one, contractors or more Ghana or Munye Ghana for. Service providers or more Ghana or Munye Ghana for. Our Muye Jumama buying. Say utia won car and I'm so moon free or mine no mountain. What do they do? Omo paja sikano e de ko mukrum. Omo de kwa nyesi di no omo de ko mukrum. Omo de dollar na ko. Enti so father sia utia won kano na omo no they are exporting huge sums of dollars from the country. Enye Canada prom no sika omo de crayfish free America ba no bio. Enye $20,000, $40,000, $100,000 asem na ye kan. Contractors ne binom at once omutumi fa be say $1 billion e de free Ghana de kwa brochire because bi oye quantum pon bi the contract deal no e sika kese obi osi hospital kese bi the contract deal no e sika kese enti sa contractors no se utua ne car or the sika ne ko ni krom enti so utua do contractor ne car na opoje sika no di ko ni krom a automatically no more demand of dollar no and the pressure basidi no so enti aban we buy ye dey no mo ye they were not paying any contractor in the country. Temiye parenthesis for me Turkish. They wanted public favor kakra, but you see no kura hu at senyin sign untumi mfansie da oye danya ebebo apete. And this is for about almost omuntia contractors ka omuntia public yankan service providers ka e wo so hu se Ghana ban na ote ho no ye wo niema bebre a amamfo de bre no wo manum te se security apparatus binom ne niema binom a ye di fra brochure na eba sa nipa no tuo mo ka ye tuo mo $. Enti abane baaye no na ontua sa nkrofo we biaka ontua obiaka contractors no ontua omuka. In fact the fact is say road na do sha ase na build from Kumasi to Accra no uhu said omujaye ema okomfo anaso okwamfo se friend sign eho bedane sebio eho adane galamsey site na me no kasai adentia because NDC sees payment no muntua obiaka biem. Entenam se no muntia contractors akese ka service providers akese kantino. The CD was not having any pressure on its exchange in dollars. Oh yeah, businessman no cost up $1 yem fam mount. But what do they rather do? Now omas Ghana gold no mo akwa koton no mo di dollars abo minum omo akwaji dollars so omo besesa na osina se CD na appreciation e kosoro bet bra obaye den na o de anyensen asie ache anyensen o de sie se den kura na eye dan a bepie anye hwe no by your 8th month eye dan a anyensen bepie abonten ma obi ahu enti no the contractors were not paid, service providers were not paid. Who yet businessman now cost $1 akofa nema wa abontena ye mount dollar But after 8 months, no, the base. So now the NDC government has started paying contractors and international service providers. And then what you see a domestic bond for sika 19 billion Ghana cedis. You musika the amount. And you no. And I say ye contractors and service providers ka. And automatically the dollar has started rocketing. Aye. Mr. Ato, yate oto. Mr. Ato force ne yate oto. Enti bra. So we trend we here that we are. Bibi acho prefer say since 4-5 days ago, no, the dollar is dollaring. I remember, Mister. The dollar is seriously dollaring on the cities. Enti Mr. Abrochilefo na mo hweme. Mo amowo hosren further mo hweme. Mo amowo America, UK, Italy, Germany, Austria, Canada, all the other countries na mo ye mo businesses na mo ye mo adwuma papa bi e wo fie no. Mesre wa ase nyantoba se ma ho. And send this nko Ghana ne nyantoba ma ho 1 week. Ma ho 1 week. Now you how this money is going to, because one way you now send this again eco fee. Now the koji 10.8 ya. Within 1 week, maybe I need to 15. Now I heard this car. It must say we have to adapt ourselves. We have to adapt ourselves to the incompetency of the NDC. Etienne train kakra answer this kabeko fee diskako. But one way ya, who discover ko ene ochina obesore na the 2 cedis at $1 biaso. And a bit mama already ahopa. It must say emphasica nko fie animu ya. Yantoba sema ona tam kutu. Yen hwe de eko because the way the dollar is dollaring on the cedis no, I'm afraid. Because one kasa hwe sa ade line we here da ho ya. So one say the siko at one side a jump and a bar from and I say jump BM. Say yenim de besie, it will get worse. Dollar no anhodre no ebe konanim more because this time going and the government cannot hold payment. He cannot hold them anymore. So he will start paying people. And by so doing, no, the dollar will dollar on the NDC. On the NDC and on the Ghana cedis. And 2 years, Hosrama said me an out here, Bruce, now who was Cassa, what the yard they will fear Yantobasiama. Now, this is what I want to tell you, say, these guys are incompetent. Munim, I can't be a say, short way. NDC is premature ejaculators. All the leaders from all the NDC partners, you know, and paying for no more all the various ministry positions, you know. I'm when you premature ejaculators. And I'm the boss, and I'm happy to form. Just a nyansa yede to adie, mimi Kofi Frank Mwakwaba. Nyansa yede to adie, to adie, dan no mane ya kono, dokro no mane benye ne jina ne nice no. Enkwasiafo yo munibi. Omunibi kura. Omunibi bukata. Niamba any long way to go and omoye. Jiminti Mobaye, Dr. Alhaji Muhammadu Bawumia has introduced gold for oil, has introduced domestic gold purchasing program. A Jimmy for that program has reduced, now they will reduce the dollar from 17 cedis to 14 cedis by gradual process and a stable. Mude mo Jimmy na nyansa bi ni mutim. Na mo ya de amonwene beyond de mo bedin na ne de mo be on betin na o masum. De na mo ye inside of you to continue building the reserves no Jimmy mosemo muntua dwumayefo ka muntua contractors ka ene ne bema osi de nya ahodere na dwumayefo ne contractors no mo man no for how long will you able to tell them say you are not going to pay them for the NDC? And I don't know why people actually vote for this party. Party over 18 years in government in as a political party. Who can say some fun in Zensia by Koso an initiative for more or more complete they cannot tell you. And still people a Jimmy Fobinum said they were born with the NDC in their DNA. And today I'm talking about their NDC. Very, 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 very shallow minded. Nkrofo mudi party na nim no mandre na nye. So anything they do is ade a enye. Mapa gold reserve and a year building. Gold for oil and a year building. So ama see the nanye jina so ama inflation teba form. Nyansa wo tima yes de offer dua pano ye de yentwene nsan ye piano. Government is continuously enti waba betena konwam no hu say ade we ye nipa simasi ye ama nkoso eba yisika sem no ma de na ma wo jimi ato force kwase ampanyini enam public sympathy nti utimi kotwa enema Moses gold and Amakoton inside of you to reserve them to make the basis of the economy resilient. Aden Moyare Jimmy na dokromosa NDC leadership Munsu Nyansa. Now you are governing a country made up of 34 million people. Enya Mahama company. Say ya Mode mo bukata any scamming attitude. I wo mo and na mode aba bonten. In this 8 months, mo say mo person mon scam the global economy statistics through by not paying workers. Na mo say mo scam ene ejiri guba no. The way I shall say ejiri guba no, it will show everybody in the country say you did a very wrong way of governance in terms of economic what them call growth. Because nyansa ne bi ni mutim muso amo money panchire mo na muso de Jimmy ne nkwase akeka na ato force I can attest to you as finance minister said there was no gold for oil program. Jimmy, the World Bank has admit. But because you know, say, and this you know, say, they have these shallow-minded people who are in the country. Almost support to NDC, even in the dark, he will come and praise, he will come and feed their shallow-minded. They go on him. And then, ne dollar na uhuni sana. Washa say or dollar. Wanka Saudi Hill. Saudi we lie we uhuni high. I don't know if you can see me. One will say, "Allo no, epajeni mo ekosro." $1. The dollar is dollar or dollar per naniabre. The dollar is actually dollar because of what? Lack of intelligence, because of the premature ejaculation. And this you know more finance minister no more for gold for what the friend is saying gold board for Jimmy no more Jimmy no honor. This is the outcome of it. Etimon at 2 force and among country and say he should rather conserve or he should rather consist on the gold purchasing program onto gold remain on Fangu Central Bank and then the who here and yes I won't tell my foreca and no yet then you'll be to your mokanti about twati. Mon country Jimmy at 2 force and say gold for oil no a good policy Emma or mine hotoro because even the World Bank has admitted to say and no abua ama Ghana you see the nanya hoadene kakra ama inflation aba form mon country and say issue said Dr. Baumia say obeye solar panels no omonto aso no omonye omonkoye na ya depa. It doesn't matter who brought the idea Mokoye sa solar panel no 150% of our energy supply and say be solar panel ebema the importation of crude in the country no I minimize it at 50%. That will reduce pressure on everything. Ajimi for munsu enyansa offense nyansafo nkyɛn monkɔ nimdifoɔ hɔ na monkɔfa nyansa mfiri wɔn nkyɛn na momfa nyɛ adwuma na munya say because of political score because of cheap political score ade papa no wɔ kan mo nyɛ adentia because ye no ye ndc for ye jim ye choboto for ye nemu nyansa me Dr. Bawumia oye intelligent man oye intellectual oye economist odi aba but ye kese ye ko akwa amanfo bekese MPP adwena ya fante ye nko mu nya isa. It doesn't make sense. That is not a leadership quality. A leader is somebody who admits and who takes serious decisions and make it benefit to the common people who are living in the country. Enti Mr. say ato force in Jimmy. I will not pay workers and why not see the it will not work. Change your mind. Me back to other Kate, you know, obese Jimmy. Ato, yato. Monkancha Mahama say, untumi scam economy. Economy is not something that you can trick it, and you cannot scam the economy. And inti a Dr. Bawumia kachire say, when your fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expose you. He knew what he meant, and inti osha say no build the fundamentals in the country to make sure say our exchange rate will gain power gradually. You came in and you have sidelined all those good ideas. And I'm going to say, without not paying contractors and service providers in that will make your city great. Hey, we have friend this for Kromo Yaro. Microphone mo yari o. Yama bibi atochima wo nkrofo we team. Onyare. Any answer for a deal, come on, Mancos and Sanquasia Parliament. They are the people to lead the country. Yedi answer for him, Difoku Kudafo. World recognized economists, world recognized bankers, Kenoforiatanum etiho, and manage, and making sure certain Korea. Transima, the incompetent and the illiterate party, full of fools, a Jimmy Fopa. They have used propaganda or the future of our beloved country. Omo tron na change the destiny of our country. They are seeking of Foriata Onisikao. Nambo no waye breaching of a procurement. Just say, he influenced. He had an influence on award of contract before a second of trillions of dollars. And the Cochino. And then the question penny OSP no buy or CW and yes, second of years ago. Now he had influences on what? On young kind of saying how to award contracts to people. And today, na mu ye nyina ye ko chi papa le de aba ye ko fa na aba e na waya no because he had he had what them call influence on our awarding contract na ntini nyina no ntini nyina no Jimmy Dudu ana mu ye yi enkwasi akeka na mu ye na be chicken oforiata people were thinking say this man has chopped Ghana money. Sana nyina ye Jimmy. Hey, and this is the most weak-minded party in this world, political party. It's the most weak-minded. Incredible. No, yanko yanim. Me maame Gladys Ajay me mwakwaba. Me Ahmed Motar be shawsu ye pa. Na me maame ya me maame ya afrim po maame chew ye pa. Afro me chew ye pa mwakwaba ye pa. Good afternoon to you. Yanko yanim na yenhwe enema de ekoso. So as I was telling you, yɛde nimdeɛfoɔ ebu man na man ne kɔ n'anim na wote nkyɛn na wagyimi a wonte aseɛ. So what happened? What happened is say akoto abama nkurɔfoɔ a they consider or they write titles on them a ɔmo nyɛ even ɔmo ne ebi ni wei maame wei ɔda hɔ yi ayensu dankwa sɛ ɔyɛ professor. This thing can only happen in NDC. Yenkoto professor degree emfa meje nkwasiafo no se wendo munim nipa wasua nwoma ne de wansua nwoma enti oba na oka brofo kakra bi a ombeke se this year already jacob na de ne beye wo ama akani ba okojo ne NDC temi yo yɛde anyansafo ne school for mo asua wo makɔ akyerɛ mo nim de ebu man man ne ma ɛkɔ so a mo se yankofa we no mo mra we no. There is no evidence Grace Ansudako Dankwa is a professor. This is 17th August 2025. The Ghana Tertiary Education Commission has stated that there is no evidence to support the claim by a member of parliament for what is the name? Esikado Kinta Dr. Grace Ayensu Dankwa that she had academic rank of professor. Weyo etuahu scammers na akwose so mo begu parliament so mo mra media nim miwe Peter Boa heme mo akwaba ye pa ho te sen sa nso na Evans Jaben mechia ye pa mo akwaba ai so who the scamming attitude, the incompetent attitude, the disrespect character, the disrespectful character everyone DC form. It is something really, really, can I say, a disgrace. Because, you know, these guys believe we say we are all fools. And for that matter, omo degree kita bachi holder ne one PhD ne one so omo we on every on kita even a common degree on kita degree but onim send this yentumi nyen hwehwemu enhu adepa ene adebone ntino. She's there comfortably confusing his own colleagues in parliament, almost here honorable members of parliament. So kita doctor professor degree but omuntumi hu ena maame no de namu enti sa andi sini maame oye oda hoyi a ode professor ato ne ho so no nenua eye ntroboa onye professor bia because the GTEC the Ghana Tertiary Education Commission no omo no mo ye enipa omo bo omo ma abodini wo masuam e wo man no mo no aba abonten se maame oye oda hoyi sa abodini e wo masuam ode ato no so ye professor no enye no kore because omo ne adekyere bi a na sa de bi ombe tumi e de akyere a e kyere se omo hu no abra na osua nwoma e wo school bim say oba be professor nke yentro. This is NDC for you. So these are people omoye criminals in the society because obi a utimi bo ho abodini abra entisa no by law you are a criminal, by law you are a fraudster, by law you are somebody that you must deal with. You be we nipa bi say aban na o man papa bi mu mra entime no nye dan emfansi so entima mo yo da hoyi o te say Dr. Tanko nom ai and this aban mu kwa na within 8 months yet timi aye dan I take it out about 5 people in the same political party omo nyina kita fake certificate omo de epe a jinabre ewo abanya your friend John Mahama Bible. Nah, yeah, you know why? The thing that kills me, the kumene say, abanya or no mum na ye abanya or the authority on every institution in the country or pay information or the one crack in the benyano. They are not able to do deeper analysis to know the people that they are talking to, the people that they are appointing, the people that they are going to work in the public sector for the citizens of the country. To me, yes, a simple research, you know. So it to take private people, external people like the MPP people to come out and tell the NDC, say, Sanipo, we are more born minister, no, or nisu, or ni. Sa jinabre no honhom woni mo because ontua woman ruba bia bo nipa yede o man na kwhye omo nsam omo ye weak in mind. Weak, oh, very very weak, very 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 weak and very cruelest people. They don't deserve to lead a country like ours, which has a lot of potential, sir. We need a vibrant ideas of men and women to build the country better. Anyway, no, omo mu twa nkonkonsa e de bo omo ho asafo hene e de bo omo ho degree holders, a PhD holders. Na aban ote konwa so common degree na ontimi nya research hu se enipa wo asem o kan ye ntro degree kita na enye nokore eno mpo na aban no ntimi nya research hu. No wonder say ne criminality in the country aye adia fa yensem. I mean can ye no wonder say ne akromfo edi wo mbre akromfo eye de omope wo manum. No wonder say ochre yakum obi wo ha ya bo obi tu wo ha ya wi obi sika wo ha ye mobile money vanda ya koje. No wonder, because the government itself is not a serious government. The omunima any political witch hunting there, NDC is top of it. That is what they are good at, because said the Sabio NDC name penny you know, or say Ojai NDC not because he don't like the party. He said he loved the party, but the entire Oja party and said NDC does not sit down in a room to bring out ideas, to media transform the life conditions of the people in the country. But they move the beer. What they think about first one bet me win the election. And this in papa and the cancer same way. So the brain is not there to protect you or to do otherwise. What they are there for is to how they can maintain power. Now power maintaining their more montungu. I am munyi ma adwene free sokora. Some will maintain the power 2028. Now Dr. Bawumia da ben no beba. Some why imagine say 2028 mo person mo maintain the power. This is not the conduct of governance of someone who wants to maintain power. Dabi. Now they mo ye there. Say we the matter atwi. Now we say 8 months in ruya. A man for sure say about 10 mo say Dr. Bawumia. Uhui. Enti mo the moon tran say you want to become what them call the next president, the next party to develop or to lead Ghana. Dabi the moon matwachi from your beginning. On the marks, get set, and I'm to 3 years. Asa until now, from now up to 2028, you know, yeah, down monka crack because in some amokaya the promise the messages that you throw across the media space. Promises somebody promise yen. In some moka ya, and I'm no soon to make to aba at the mamono, and now many moka say, Mokuramu refree. So what will make us vote for you again? Babam, Yen we so. There na call her. Mesi Mahama ye musuo. Bam. Temi pa. We are making things happen. Mahama is a musuo. Sana esika musuo. Ewo brofo kasam. Ewo skani just o kan kire mi o. We dey ote brofo pa. Abomination. Every time say abomination ana. For maybe abomination. Mahama ye musu. Or ye musu. Ene the nkaya boy yatene say. Enam say John Darega Dramani Mahama. Ato kwasiampanyini forcing. Oh, this time atem ni ebedi ndisi for no. Aye ni omo atem say. Na Kevin Tere Timitna America. Edi digana mpanyimfo ahemfo ne everybody odidi omo atema ye the police for born ho ban. Hi, ye the police for born ho ban. National security ye the vice president in the fie man dema. Enti na ye ba be ye jam pa che obiem da bi be twa bomo. Enti me twa bomo na waka akoma to yam. Enkese Mr. Man kese ras media ye obi a odidi atem da bi. Enkrofo bi no ho na obo mudini in the media commentating na when check a cram fan tare omo ho mudin no and sound good because of what they have done. And I'm the omo ayenti. The na me can say Ghana kuafo ese omo dwa pa curse. Okay, me away so me das pa. Yeah, osi musu e kan curse I no kre. Me das pa. Enti Mahama ye curse oye musu. Nana wahu assembly ohona wo kan you cannot start directly from where the thing is. But unless you go from how it started and how it is going to end. The entire mechanism. You run another danko kufuado. Eba Ghana so be di Ghana buy. Na cocoa bag bako at the 400 Ghana cedi. In 8 years. And I'm international. Oh, okay. Oh, scanning me that's a you can also say an outcast. Yeah. Mahama is also an outcast. Yeah. Strongly. Thank you, bro. You ran another bedi Ghana kunyano. In just 8 years, he was able to what? Lift the cocoa price from 400 Ghana cedi to 3,100 Ghana cedi. Unprecedented. But cocoa kuafo to me transema ato kwasiampanyini forcing. John Darega, Nkontompo, Braggart, Elia, corrupt Mahama, government official 1, terminator 1. Etimi bo modern ye den. Edidi introduce chire kuafo se. Nanando danko akufado nye ni papa. Osisiri akuafo. Nti so mo ba. They will give more than the amount of money Nanando demo for at 3,100 Ghana cedi. So some way you can't be say and make effect in the heads of Akuafo. Can we say Akuafo bebre NDC for pa? But bebre no more lose hope NDC amanyokonum because of the dra. You can say the way and another within a shorter possible time. Otumu tu koko makoko ekona nim omohe adwuma pa yewra je kofo beye ne cocoa farming sector ema koko kuayo ebeye akono. So people were actually sliding themselves from the NDC. What did John Mahama and Ato Forsen did? They just make sure to lie. So bedin tro. E de akire kuafo. Omo betwa nkontompo de akire kuafo. Internet da hoyi. Nkontompo na Mahama ne Ato Forsen kotwa de ma akuafo no. Esunsun sanso ne say ene the Ghana cocoa farms for no say omo edo cocoa no wie na omo ho na cocoa no omo hata cocoa na cocoa no ho a omo be se de agu bottom aso ato omo kon ho e de akọ baabi foforo ɔman foforo so akɔtɔn adentia ɔman foforo na ebemben yɛ nkyɛn ne Cote d'Ivoire ne nkaefo na ɔmo aka no the price of cocoa no ɛwɔ hɔ no ɛwɔ n'anim ɛsene deɛ ɛwɔ Ghana no but remember say brana na do te akonnwa so no Ghana cocoa price was the highest. Temiye pa enye ntro na metwa asempa na mekacho abushi amesho se like video no na share ne yenko yanim brana na do danko akufado eti akonnwa no so no na the price of Ghana cocoa no was the highest in our surrounding areas. Enti Ghana kuani no on nwene da se oswani cocoa di akoma mfoforo bi eben oman no akwa akoton e di agisika emu ha esene de na bande ma no but ye tena asema NDC fo a omo amobra e wo cocoa fuom NDC fo a under Jerry John Rawlings obo pam ye kotwa akuafo cocoa guye e wo western region e biti se ye frekro we kura sen wo kojo nom ai other places binom e wo western region ho ye sheda ko ho kotwa amanfo cocoa guye under the observation of Jerry John Rawlings. But a druba bia, yes, I want to Emma refrain. And by forecasting we pass a honto. So honto one a druba bia, a tima will free babia free bar. And I know a quabi de biame. Or the biame pani will free babia, yes, so no, the BPM babia will appear. Yes, in Nipa honto na. Refree ya de about so yenti America na sha enam de nanado yen 8 years etimi pagya cocoa from 400 Ghana cedi to 3,100 ana akuafo na sha se omonya ye can say purchase power e wo mo bottom ntino na omo wi free babia na omo free a omo de baaye ena omo jai ma nkonkonsani trofo atofo se magya mfantew one miura gonja this year trofo kromfo John Dariga omutumi dada won ye Steven apia mo akwa papa omutumi dada akuafo ni ye mo omuji nkontompo no tum ena omukoto aba ene enam say Mahama every sector of the economy all ten in chop one tino cocoa price no dem omo no akuafo so mo ani so enti ne they will smuggle cocoa from Ghana na tio ye kase obi smuggle cocoa from Ghana enye issue ayade o so mfo wani enhwe ne keto because me ya say Anthony mo akwa pa ma me Vivian kuma won so me chia pa se nipa smuggle cocoa free o man no mu a ne ehun sunsanso no do so pa. Because one, you must know, say, Ghana as a country, no, our economy, gold and cocoa are the principles of our economy. And it's like we are furnishing access to cocoa, no the free or my no more. Our economy will reduce into coins. And this year outcast me brofu we emu to say we school for brofu ai Bahama ankasa na outcast and this year outcast into one day rule yes so bonifo di omanyanima omanba no sofa enti say akuafo ne say won kokoo no de ko oman foforo so koton a it will reduce the volume of our economy ebema yesika sem no ne kese na aba form because also we say Ghana ban edi mfaso de kese efiri kokoo akuafo bottom pa saa de no me I don't agree because if the monopoly abani the monopoly atoso so they manage, they decide how much you should sell your price, your bag of cocoa. And but that is what is the tradition going on there. And the financial more planning it will bring a very big, what them call, disguidance. It will reduce the size of our economy. I mean, yes, I'm just saying more kwaba. Ebema ye economy no, ne kese no ati aba form. Enti ebasa ahokyere no ebesan ababiem. Aban ni nye sika mfamfa na nse many of the issues, many of the things are was aban nye. Enti we ye first animguase sema John that got Ramani Mahama to me instigate our local farmers to do. Disappointment instigation. Yeah. Kwajo scanning. Ultimately, I say disappointment instigation. And I say unfulfilled promised instigation for smuggling. Bravo, we muedru pa. We naturally say Mahama ankasana atwetwe yeti esi oba otwetwe ukunu bibia. Sorry barrier and also Mahama has instigated smuggling of cocoa from our country by non-fulfilling the promises omodema cocoa kuyafo Uganda man. And to catch us Mahama ye musuo and the magana fatu team na yenokre. Yanko yanim na yako yanim na yako yanim na yako yanim yanko yanim na yanko next topic. Yanko yanim na yanko next topic. And where should I start from? Yanko yanim pa bam. Tie me say any papa wahu ubetumi awu after decades to come. Your name will remain ni papa adwempa nimdeɛ. So you'll be a one nimdeɛ no wa adwene no nyansa. You don't need to live 100 years to make a change. So between them say aba obi abrabom. Ehun hia so betena se emfie dodo ewo abrabom ansa watumi de ensesayaba uwu ene. For the rest of all generations will talk about you. And in tia Bob Marley and that's so I wanna love you and teach you right. I wanna love you every day and every night. We will be together. This song is about 40 years ago, but we still jam with it. Am I lying? No. And in today, as I'm talking today, you can't Bible. Edi chichi ya kuma, edi chichi ya ure, edi nya rishemu, edi nya encouragement. Eye book kwa yetri na yemfie du adosia ko. Oha, yen can say apemi adosia mpinsi yen can say 60,000 years ago. Ene Jesus Christ, Yesu Christo, ye boni din ene, even though he died years ago. Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad, you kind of say, oh yeah, and fear be a Jacob, so we mention his name. Oh, comfort anoche, oh yeah, ne, your bonny ding, or say to the first, oh yeah, ne, prempe, aye, your bo mudin and ne, at the casem, adentia, because they were good men. No more be a mumu. No more nim dear be mumu. Aye. John Kennedy of America. Yeah, that's suboni DNA. Ma if I'm away from the England, can you say Tasha na friends Meritasha. Yeah, that's suboni DNA adentia. Na owo nimdie titire bi wo nimu ewo yen kan say atinka titire bi the man mamba. That is who we are talking about. It's Dr. Alhaji Mahamadu Bawumia. Hey, you can't be no montias yabusia. Aye. ye kala Haj Muhammad Bawumia sama ni yenye Jimmy fo binom omo meka menti a papa bi eton monko eton kobi eton tilapia ai onko ka menti e se papa bi waje contract fra ban ho akototo street light de aba ai omo ko ka menti a ye se papa bi wasesa Ghana for de omo ye adwuma bosom so omo 600 Ghana entino sa papa no a solution to the country called Ghana. Bema. Kennedy or Hine Japan has been in parliament for 24 good years. Tell me one policy or no a generate successful. Margaret Thatcher. Tell me 24 years in parliament. Kwabena Kennedy Japan was not able to rise up when to me answer one day and Jan and answer parliament and kase. Umayam famina bimra. Umayam fa law enforcement bimra. Umayam fa mrabi emra. I bet you say Ghana by have the mandate to employ at least 50 or 40% of the youth on the street. Uti bi frina numuda. Uti bi da. Ye Kenyans asem ye kanim the four ye we are present you higher class, first class leadership quality of people. Possible money in Chinam Kotobeton. Also bempa kwa champagne. Na minjini msasa waji misa. Yes, also bempa nkwa. Yes, I go seven kwasi quarantine. Na minim say nipa birum na nam ha omo adwere do mutim ye tosa. How can you let a favor obiaye di amount? Favor obiaye di amount. Etimi to wa adwere ni unipa suban to the point say unim point black say papa we enye obia obetumi amana babedi o man so. Or need the leadership character as a human or as a leader. Now, Jimmy, what did you from politics when you were born up to now? Jimmy, you can sit on your ass and tell me, say, Yanko for obi ototo fish beton. Obi a wasi coastal obi. I know some pono hunse moho. A man for the omonium fra brucheba. Omayom say gangster ewo port ho aye force so won keep on to pay money to them. Aye, enipa onye contractor onsi dan na nibre nti otimi kwaje dan koye konko achi konko enam se na ban ne te akonwam. Enipa na dwuma oye nyina ne se ama ne sika na akọ China na akọ sisa street bob a odisi ho a within 1 week na bro. Now the agent who say twem, you come and tell me say yen kofa kotobeton nipa emejina rich in ideas nanim. Now I have rich in ideas and nima kanche dabi mempel but me pe kotobeton nipa. How do I medi manim? Hey, happy before. Mo yare wo. Look, the NDC is now cooperating. NDC for Omo copy Dr. Bawumia from his head to his toe. Government to introduce STEM education at the basic level. And you know, me a pragmatic. Maybe I'm a pragmatico. I'm pragmatic. Dear now, I'm about Messi Hotel. Hey, Kennedy Japan, we are very funny. We are very funny. I mean, hey, me, I got the money. Yes, I will do pragmatic system. I'll make sure that the youth can get to work. There now, I will me a Messi Hotel. Let's see. In Sudan, Finfini. Once again, in the center of Africa. And to me, see hotel, yes, now my friend, the center of world. I don't know me, and to me, a pragmatic. Okay. I didn't burn a doubt him. Oh, one who had an enemy who are from place pass, I see a daho. doba nchifu ama youth na adwuma ye. Papa, where you want to lead an intellectual party like MPP. Look, the NDC is copying Dr. Bawumia indirectly. Mokai gold purchasing program. Gold purchasing program, no. That is what NDC doing to the FN gold board, no. But only say, and I'm say Dr. Bawumia no one him no one tema edema or mine no na opese on save the future of the country into no gold no pa or the good central bank ho on fan kwama no nkoton enkoji dollars ma to say the Canadian Japan can say I don't understand why you should use your gold to receive oil from outside. Sell the gold, get the cash, and put a middleman. Who did the only man here? Tell me, because NDC for no, omuye inherit to make money in Tino. Gold board no more, you know. It is the same as gold purchasing program and doctor at the buy. Yeah? The only thing they say, Dr. Bawumia was using a process I find a long-term investment into no to gold no the go. But any man this sikadientino they have turned into gold border. Even they are cheating even the miners because Dr. Bawumia would have buy the gold from the local producers, you know, small scale miners and then gold producers, you know. He was buying them at the right price. But then at the end this for ye. Omo actually gold for more moton gold omunsa. Tisa omo da yiko kwa for no. Omo to the price omo pay. No omo aso akwa manoni akwa akoton akwaji dollars de aba. Because omo ndwene wo da ache ho. Ye diewu aban. The QNet president government. Ye diewu ye dia ye lay and who here. And Dr. Bawumia is really rich in ideas, and Ghanaians must to support this man. I was saying, yen support man when no mama president of the republic. No fan soon sans what it rumla yabra bom. No fan to tia mwe drew equal a dream and make sense. Emra yen. And this is cooperating from Dr. Bawumia. Say, and then JSS for so any primary for you be more than a STEM schooling system. STEM subject, you know, they are going to introduce. Mokai STEM infrastructures now no more you know. Science STEM infrastructures, you know, was for from your beginning of school to when you finish senior secondary school. So before you go out from there, no, you are actually a professional, pragmatic person. The old person we are sell buy and unimu ya also ya na ukwa akoye. But it me transfer kwasi afo we I know more copy yen. Ebe kan kire say na school no enye na aduano mu nya aduano papa ni. Ene instead of them to continue building this special school so ye from STEM academia akrano from nkura brem ehon na obeko ni school and they develop a greater yen can say more of intelligence in what in production and manufacturing and asefo no ye de koka subject no ho e primary school ho enti oti school no ya akra na wani o adwen kase bi wo sa ne ma no ho a we are going to distract you. You could distract you. Hey, and this is well, sorry. Mufan my name here. And this a party be muni munyansa. Nanado danko kufuado na oyi nkura omonim de na free primary common primary num edo mo akọ STEM academy ho from their early age of school to when they be French senior secondary school into be no. Now you're complete. The now more yen or they call the basic level. No, the ebebane say, the Bible say subject, to say mathematics, to say science. Ain't you know a full of distraction. You cannot do one subject, but you do everything together. And this is going to disrupt the guys you will not get the quality that Dr. Bawumia wanted from these people. Anyankopon di adomache de bia mo say omoye nipa bia sebio omutumi eye den eye bibia esombo etra de ohoro no monto abapamfa ma Dr. Bawumia mumeye nyina yenka ehungum na enye campaign kese mfa mo yewura Dr. Bawumia papa no Nyankopon ayina ma because adwene eda ne team no saa nkrofo we omoye ndisi foi omo ne saa adwene bi no omo atumi maintain his ideas I na no suntia na opese omra ma ye president. So that is NDC for you. Copy and paste. Sami jansi copy and paste. Mon kanche kena ye Japan say onko sunye ne kotobeton yetenase onye, we have no problem with him, but he should not come closer to the throne of presidency. Yemfa wensio na yento aso ne yenko yanim me ka cho say na wo niam bebre ka ho asem ebeka obi aso ho asem ansan beko ayako ewia ne a beautiful last na tum no so afre akire wadwen
and the national PRO, assistant national PRO, and what do you call it? Ashanti Regional Chairman, lawyer, a free hand. So we are here this morning to solidarize with you, first of all, to visit you and see how you are doing. We have already met management. We've met the hospital director. Thankfully, the regional director of health services also joined the meeting, and we just finished with them. After seeing you, you meet all these midwives in at the Rich Hospital, and then we'll take such remedial steps. They have assured us that they'll do everything possible to make sure that you recover fully and also apprehend the culprits. But that said, we as a union will also take the necessary steps to safeguard the interests of all necessary midwives and, for that matter, all health workers. We want you to know that an attack on one nurse or midwife's attack on every nurse or every midwife in Ghana, and by extension all health workers, because we are here to offer such essential services to the Ghanaian, and if they will not cooperate with us, okay, to be able to receive such essential service from us, then we need to let them know that we ought to be safe to save them. All right, I've been saying that we are not drawn from the army, where they swear an oath to protect the territorial integrity of Ghana at the expense of their life. We ought to be safe to save our patients. So if we scan the environment and we are not satisfied with the measures so far put together by management, we will take such steps to safeguard the interests of our members. Sure. Because we are told by law that in case that the environment in which you find yourself is not safe, your life and your health is not safe, you have every right to remove yourself from that environment to such a time that
Abujan for video ya ohwe ebe obekese na video be na me hwe video ohwe ni nyina ne say yesi akwa bi yesi e friend Raf na sa Raf no yesi e friend Raf fellow Ghanaian and wakoto ahye a nurse for more rich hospital so ebro won adanya ose ontiase se okosa na ho yade a ya money attention them. Yes, I have video no. Yeah, I will show you something a bit shocking. I will show you something as a bit shocking. They have video in a tiasama. Now look at the condition which nursing you know I was here. We have a condition and nursing in a woman no. Yeah, no my video be actually our Minister for Health and then Sani Powe a woman.
And the national PRO, assistant national PRO, and what do you call it? Ashanti Regional Chairman, lawyer, a free hand. So we are here this morning to solidarize with you, first of all, to visit you and see how you are doing. We have already met management. We've met the hospital director. Thankfully, the regional director of health services also joined the meeting, and we just finished with them. After seeing you, you meet all these midwives in at the Rich Hospital, and then we'll take such remedial steps. They have assured us that they'll do everything possible to make sure that you recover fully and also apprehend the corporates. But that said, we as a union will also take the necessary steps to safeguard the interests of all nurses and midwives, and for that matter, all health workers. We want you to know that an attack on one nurse or midwife's attack on every nurse or every midwife in Ghana, and by extension, all health workers, because we are here to offer such essential services to the Ghanaian. And if they will not cooperate with us, okay, to be able to receive such essential service from us, then we need to let them know that we ought to be safe to save them. All right. I've been saying that we are not drawn from the army, where they swear an oath to protect the territorial integrity of Ghana at the expense of their life. We ought to be safe to save our patients. So if we scan the environment and we are not satisfied with the measures so far put together by management, we will take such steps to safeguard the interests of our members. Sure. Because we are told by law that in case that the environment in which you find yourself is not safe, your life and your health is not safe, you have every right to remove yourself from that environment to such a time that.
Yes, auntie, abusian for video ya muhu ye. Eye nurse ni a. Akwabi ese fene raf follow Ghanaian. You be o time MPP person nado ne expression and wafa to na ho so. Ose fene follow Ghanaian. Raf abusian akwa we ne timi koto share nurse ni so ewo ne working place. Reduce no into this. Listen to me ye pa, tell me ye pa. Ghana ni ba, oyandi sini kese pa. Samabeka ya sa kwa we, because of demonstration na oye perpetrated against Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo administration ti. Akwa we timi ko broko Rich Hospital entrance no say oma Ghana ni bia enwura mu enkosa na ho yade adenti a garam say ekoso. Ene instead of say Raf be demonstration say garam say ekoso Ghana enti no Ghana fo ni kwan so omko hospital no. Ene de odi aba ne say oko hospital ho direct any a nurse for no ko etwe ne nsa ewo nurse for no so one Ghanaian has reduced a nurse into this level. Wabono wabo maame na prepare no kra me jitum say nurses in Ghana sometimes have a character bia a very 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 unprofessional, because oko hospital ma kwanya nurse ni be fa so akyerɛkyerɛ ne ho adandan or your ba dandan ne to akyerɛ one na asefo. It actually sometimes make you annoyed kakra, especially ye mu binoma ye used to the European way of hospitalization no. Sadia bi sa no hu ane dey ete kompa omo Ghana nso no ateke ne say ye normal enam so ma nipa dodo ewu pa a omo kompreni enti say wu kompreni a I'm not against you, but to get to a point where you actually assault a nurse, bra, my sister, me mama, me wiaba, something out of hand. Any kwan say, oh, of course, me Okudzeto, maybe I did not express myself well, but I know say nurse phone nyina ebinum amenka ne ye nurse fo binum a character in the hospital, so one here when etimima ukre, but to go to a point to assault a nurse in this manner, bra, this guy needs to be arrested immediately with immediate effect. Sama me na ote ho na ya bo no aye ni say because of say na me wo madwuma na obebo me wo madwuma ma abrochire ha ya nka wo na wo fie kura 1 second nke ba be show direct enti e no kure say nurse fo no biru mu nye omo adwuma ye, but to get to a point to go and assault the nurse in this manner no, and you really don't go there. A criminal way of being what them call citizen. A ingestible. Hey, I say was I say my bro free. it is unacceptable. Say, ubeko hospital mu. Now say nurse ni na nhwe wontino obro no abubu na nima abubu ne nsa aden wo yare. But Ghanaians, we have a very big problem. The problem I want to say, Ghanaians, no, ye reward nkwasiafo. We always ye reward nkwasiafo pa. Ghana, even in yan can say in the fame, nipa mu eye famous so omo agi din wo manum no. Many of them are nkwasiafo bi ma obo abrochire bi nkomo da psychiatric hospital. Nke abo omo pan sa rafro na mo so oye bi wa bodam adwene ne nya dwuma menim wi kura onom menim red kura kwa wefa menim actually what is running in the veins of that fool. Ade akwa we ye because of Ghana say against another government pa ene Jimmy Sanan Namwa other Sukita camera before he was attacking the government. And that day he's going by professionals and or attack you more. Into your police now to car quanchaya or ban the camera base you so or counsel a day or so activist. Activist my fault. You are a fool, Raf. Raf, you are a very big fool. Because if actually you want to act like an activist, an intellectual activist, this is not the manner to go. Raf, we Jimmy pa. So be on a jumam. Now utminya the audacity to go there, to beat the person, to reduce this person into this level. Example, Sabio Obia Wako say, Okoja Yaresano. Raf, bibi hawadrene. Who he said Obeko psychiatric hospital, Amakoji. Ayaresa adwene no bibi atoche we are one not so the pure rasta men no we smoke to make sense me majano mo mijano mache ai we know ye nom the fadwen kase de ye ne makase enye nkwase ade wo ya wo ye no Ghana manmu we ni also ye we ni our person just say you are righteous, you are a politician. What kind of righteous can you be, Jimmy? Jimmy, now and our bro man for now the NDC is a shameful party. You know why? Because campaign we call ya oko broness a patient in the hospital no yenya the minister of health herself Minkatano, Jimmy Pa Akwabi Echo Hospital Hoye then Echo Brazil the guy. Why? NDC is always encouraging notorious guys. NDC for them kwasia for nante. NDC for endorse a Jimmy for. NDC a Jimmy for party. So for that matter, what Jimmy Casino when I push you forward. Eti maami we the nurse any patient na yare obi ono kwaje yare sa e wo hospital ho no munsiu kwasi ampanyin no go and do a police case, report him to the police, let him go through the laws because obi oba wadwuma ebe bro there he can never win the case against you. Eti maami nurse ni a wote ho awo minim say yakama watia ubetumi de akwa wei ubetumi aye your report at the police station so obi abebo adwuma mu ye che na wo mpie biem anya hwenye na 5 years na enipa fun say na look at something here you will remain shocked. Look at something. Bro papa we ojina ho abosi utui your friend Menta Akano, the actual minister of health in the country. Papa Yojina Hoi, Onumbom na the boss of all workers in government hospitals in the country. Me yakwajo enokra na mama hu ai. Se me di ntro akama amamfonte. We ne ye papa Yojina na ye omo nkrofo omo ye adwuma hospitals ahodo mo Ghana man mu nyina. Ono na ye omo head ankasa. But look at what happened here. Pasiampanyi we kobo no mintan kan akambo na juma yefo no. Pasiampanyi we tumi ko ho ye den ene the aggressor no oye raf no echo farm no. Are you so stupid as a minister? Mintan kano. Now what Jimmy sir? Now do you think say that is what they said say don't look at the dressing of people because some are very stupid and they are dressed like intelligent people. Because say abunesi ni oye wo adwuma yefo wo na utua ne ka. Na nipa obo nurse ni no wakoto no wo ho a. The oye ne say you go and you hang him. Say oh bona baso say the waye no waye ni yi ana. Ghana nurse for and this ya ban esunsun sanso ni o. Yes, some more monkwasi afọ no mo mbeboro mo. Ya boro mo awie no na minister na ankasa ba ho abekire do e de akire kwase ampanyi no obeboro wo no adenti a oyandisi ni. Antimi yepa said the Kevin Taylor didi Ghana fo nyina atema otwa ntrogu judge fo so a Mahama timi na kwanya ema ni biti Ghana mra eba Ghana mo kotena vice president fie ema yesane de call court ko yi ni case free ne so ema ne wanya ahoto wanya fa ahodie wo man num no eye saa na NDC tie se wo ya NDC na wodi bone na NDC na wa ban mu nko ade a we honor you as a hero. In the inside of recognizing the nurse as a hero in this case, no, eye nipa na obo nurse no mom e na aba be your hero in the eyes of Kwasiampanyini Minta Akando. Jimmy Minta Akando ni o, the Minister of Health. And Kwasiano obo nurse no, wa fam no. This is an endorsement. Actually say, the we no ye ni ye. Na Ghana nurse for. Enti we na na mo hwehwe. Ye nkoto sikana yaje, alawane yaje, nanso ye nkoto. Na nado afa 2014 for nurse for adwuma. 2015 nurse for adwuma. 2016 graduate nurse for phone adwuma. 2017, 18, 19, 20, 20, 21, 2022, 2023. Wafaye na adwuma nso ye nkoto aba no. Mo wie ye nie. Ene the NDC is actually sending his boss to come and beat you at your working place. Okay, me Okudzeto Medasipa. I say yes. Only the chief executive officer of all the health workers in the country. Me ba Tua Agustina. Me mo akwa papa. And that day, Mintan Kano no ye the CEO of all health workers, you know. The omoye say, Makoto maya ba power wia and that day yepe and ediamo. Enti maame na wa prepare oda ho no. This is what Mintan Kano came there to do for her, for him. Yeah, really. So who? Enti government officials NDC for ba hona akwana di nkwasi asama ente sa no. They are actually endorsing him for what he did. This is something that all the nurses in the country must to step out and demonstrate fully against this man called Minta Kano, that he must to resign as a fool. Never way, it can never happen under the watch of the MPP government. They will put you in line. Jimmy, Masi Jimmy, amu eduru ebinie. Jimmy pa. Ene Minister of Health ankasa endorse a man for our mobile nurse for. Into your nurse in here, your protector, your supervisor, your paymaster, instead of him to defend you, he's rather defending the aggressor, the person who came in there to assault you. Etine and this in neighbor hospital no kese manensi sa nuru ewo hospital ho nyina mfa nkwa biemu ma no ai Already Jacopo. And this if we who me say and this in neighbor hospital abi oye adwuma no catch you say manensi or person say nuru na ewo hospital ho na manensi sa ni nyina nko adentia say o resist na ochew browa. The Minister of Health will come there to encourage the guy to do it more. Adentia, mose mwajiala wana nsumo nkoto abano. Enene monne. Ochina, mo di besu ya de ben. Adibe ye friend nyansa. Dabi ameka se nyansa ni adwen eye different. Owa adwen nente so wo nyansa. Adwen Nyankopon di bitu obi atim. Ye nyina ye de ne kese ye pe. But the optimization of your nyansa na ekira adwen a wo adwen no eye pe nyansa na wo betimi proclaim wo betimi create from the nyansa na Nyankopon adwen Nyankopon de ma na efre ni nyansa. Many of Ghanaians adwen no ewo ho, but we don't create the nyansa from the adwen no adwen na say who no ye nyusu mfa enye den and activate mechanism in our mind there and might make a determination and a determinations are a protective we as a people and it be in there and the next new word jumum near koche gun so near bruno near yen the epe near sansa baba bona baso and also no a hanging on come we ni papa the why in the year said they say and a fata and they say ye we are rough kwasi ampanyini or the INS no. We the reason why the nurses in the country must to go a big what them call demonstration against the conduct of their own CEO, which is Mental and Kano. Now they are no. Enti maame no baby obiara no. Mon kama ntere ho ase say she can report Rafa to the police for assault on site of her job. A criminal offense kesiye pa. Criminal offense kakalaka pa. Ntimumenka na mami onte. Yes, yamfa wensi ane yanko yanim na yenhwe ne manketenkiti bi said the city na fata. Abusiamfo, ya do there then also. Samija Sisa from Hamburg, Ralph is always proud of his stupidity behavior. Just because he's an NDC member. Yes, they will always protect him. That is what is the issue. Now, let's go to the main topic of the day. Hey, Okudzeto ablakwa. He must resign from his position as what? As Minister of Foreign Affairs. First of all, obeye minister ye hu mfasodie bia yenya obeye minister what he has actually done is he has rather create problems with other states. What create problems in mom na dia magana ne amanfo from waka papa we be foreign minister min hu ni se wakọ man bi so se one Ghanaians omo eti oman bi so ekodi nkomo. But akwa we were opposition oko Ukraine na. This show how this guy is dishonest. Aye. Papa na niti a esi ne konso akwete say new alien. Aye. Alien na adwene esi ne ti no computer na shem na enya adwene enye human brain na only emotion ebi enesi kwasi ampanyi na efre ne Okudzeto ablakwa niti so. Na Okudzeto ablakwa promise Ghanaians where promise and fail no ano edno. Sa alien head we ya computer na dema sabio nipa adwene enima ena menusunti only emotion no. Baby was shouted mame kumame mwakwa mechia uye pa me da asenso ni we ya odi ama me wo hai. Aye. The babies were shouted. The alien head adwene nam computer motherboard and a dam a promise Ghana for say Onono Breso as a member of government. Se na ban no emu nipa bifa private jet de kobabia, he is going to resign as a minister or as a member of that party, and moreover as a member of that government. Okudzeto kwasiampanyini ablakwa. And then Mahama I take a private jet for the 2 good times. Mahama ebesi Ghana konyaso. First thing that he did when he went to Burkina Faso, ya kanche mse Mahama ye Burkina ni na bibinti elon betra not. Ye di kan kanche mo. Mahama betra konyaso, baby will shout it, babies will shout it, baby will shout it. Aye. Mr. Fonka boy. Mahama betra konyaso. The first trip to Mali or the private jet in a koye or the Zata private plane in a koye. Enye Ghana bind there. That is private plane. Enokrano. It has a lot of complication than say a buying BPS or they have private jet. Because nobody will do you a favor for no reason. And this is Brad and a private jet, it too do free Ghana kobo appear. In the exchange, you know, you're going to do him something. And in Mahama, Intentema, or appointed at forcing to be the Eco Bank, the kind of say the ECOWAS Bank director, Emma to forcing in a very short possible time at forcing a guarantee Ibrahim Mahama $100 million loan to buy Azuma mining project. That is what we call conflict of interest. And now, yet one year, Mammy Abrewa, Mammy me pewege share. Aye. Mammy me a vice president, ya me unknown. Mammy me a vice president, ya Montala, se Montari one and one you, Wakata me so no be vice president, na me ceremonial vice president. Na me emfame hona me feel say, yeah. I just want my name to be on the record, say I was the vice president. Even if actually I'm just a walking dead woman. Mame, me we gianye. Mame, me de brofo de yatre de computers esua and a minimoka. Mame, me as a mistress of the University of Ghana in Cape Coast. Me my boka. Enti me de akontambo de mom fame nka ho. Enti me vice president kura the economic management team no menka ho. We have allowed fools to be on us now. Ajimi for emwa enete ekomo. Yohana Mami was so far plane from France to Ghana, a private jet. And you see, Mr. Darigasi Oko Japan, Akoye Dan, Yenim, also Oko annual conference B, TCDC, me research go internet and some who conference kro. I don't know. Well, in any case, yen can't want some net. But what I can say, why did Mahama went on private jet? I didn't tell one for passenger plane anchor. Why? Enye Mahama we yana na oni na America se na nado we sigara for isika. He's taking private jet journey. Enye Mahama we yana okese na nado enjoy Arabian Ken life because I didn't hear or the private jet ne too kwai. Me, I don't care about the cost involved because it's a private jet a cost. And me as a person, I believe we say the first gentleman of a land like Ghana should not go with what them call passenger plane. But the entire America suffer one say the NDC for can you know. Say omumbum na wo aban mu anka omube use commercial plane no. I didn't hear munya akonwa na asese Mahama. Offer private jet emu eduru edi tukwan. I didn't hear all of a sudden. What was wrong has turned to be beloved 10. I didn't hear. Now, they may say, Okudzeto abrakwa transima Mahama fa plane. This is the third time I wafa private jet. Ya maame me advice nso me ni ho mawu nso me hye ntoma enenam. Okudzeto Aryan head enenam ho still as a minister. Die nti a Okudzeto abrakwa da so te ne ministerial position. Abro no ankasa ne promise yen. Say as soon as Mahama take a private jet biano, he will resign. Die nti ote say na numa yema. Say ne ho tono. Say he is the person that is benefiting from what he was criticizing. Entina wechira was say anything that Okudzeto Kakawure did in opposition was actually just meant for propaganda against a working government and if na adodanko kufuada kokura manyina nso me young no yeah. Everything was programmed with intention just to denigrate the image of Nana Danko Akufo-Addo. And then Okudzeto abrakwa should resign as a man. So you be my pa. No jinehutum. So you be a can asem odi so. Na opese ni yes, ni yes, na ni no pa na ose. Or rewa mienu aba edaswa. Okukwasi ampanyini tiponkoso alien head computer mother board demo ontum free na konya odi so. Simple. Okudzeto, he should resign from his position. Yo, miyaga, mimakwaba pa. Chawamore tikemo dopo, babene. So Okudzeto abrakwa, really sure say ye be ma pa. Okita bodua. Okita bodua to say they make it be. Na owo nkosua nketenkete bi anankese bi gu ase a he should resign. Oh God, there sempa na wokan. How can you say I've give up on you? Mutukwan kakra best for 4 days in my life and then I'm about life. But my conscious that be opebiano invite me, we have a show together also on your channel. I even told you that I want to do a show on your channel. So you just invite me and yeah, I'll be available, bro. Abusanfo mu tie me yepa. Okudzeto abrakwa de wa ye no kire say oye kontomponi. Well, you have traveled and now you are bringing me. Oh, Gab, why? Gab, oye wi be oboy juma power Gab Media. O menhwe na yen support na wo YouTube ya. If the Gab Media, we so no na otwere. Na wi akwahye wo nfa. Ada kwa America na. Okwachi akwa ba akubi de na abaso mesu enyansa wo Europe ana. Kwachi ne bra na yenti enyansa sisters anom e wo ha. Ye ben indoctrinate no kakra. Ano de asu enyansa. Enti de ekono no Okudzeto abrakwa should resign. If not, he is not a man and he's not a man of his own words. And that shows you how dishonest and how intellectual dishonesty Okudzeto abrakwa and his cronies are. Because no one can said that Mahama befa private jet to be obejana juma oye obeyi no one friend this abaimu and na Mahama fa private jet memfa ho board the toy or the furo ye memfa ho ni sika wa spend it. I don't care. To me every president of any republic have to travel on private planes only just for security purpose and for the integrity even of the president and for the people that you represent. To me, Mahama betimi ahan jet to be ope oga e wo wiase de atukwan enyam asem. But me problem ne say Okudzeto abrakwa ne promise Ghana for no oni so mayen. Only one thing we are demanding from him. They have disappointed us on every promises that they gave us in terms of policies and almost say omoko implementing ama maima ehwa han won. They have failed us. At least just one promise, keep it to save your image. Okudzeto abrakwa. Yeah, and on that honor, Okudzeto and Mahama's journey is costing Ghanaians $680,000. No. Aye. Into Okudzeto ablakwa, you have a reason to resign. We only for the jet cost. Now let's talk about the cost that will be involved in his what they call per diem accommodation for all this time. Look at what he's going to spend there. In any case, Okudzeto ablakwa, why are you not resigning? Mahama fa plane no, Mahama fa private jet plane Edianante. You said that you're going to resign. I didn't tell you resign. Are you a man or you are a man woman or you are man woman or you are woman man? If you are actually a man, Okudzeto ablakwa, now see you are working the name of the common Ghanaians there. And Okudzeto, resign from the position that you are holding. That will make us believe, say, you have an integrity as a politician. And resign, this will make every Ghanaian know, say, whatever you did was just for your personal interest. And you are very greedy and a wicked bastard. Uti ese aliena computer board edanitim. Aye. Okudzeto, what the abra ite say obambazi ho. I'll meet you there. What the abra? Uti mkame pam ta. Madam for be me there me the omuti no wini hano. Ose me the sira omu too much. It makes me, I make fun with that, but it's not maybe teasing. But Okudzeto ablakwa de minyana me pa na pam mana ye de pa tita na su munte Okudzeto ablakwa asema kan in opposition.
The NDC banani pa wodi animu no kofi fasa private jet bia na wo wa ban mu you resign.
I'll resign because what
resign?
What may resign? Why shall I stay there? May resign because the mayor is on principle and yet personal and yet say they may time President Akufo-Addo and as I mean President Debbie. It's the principle. It's about protecting the public purse.
Hey, Sabrina, your education minister na oda olamku mo abe resign.
Oh, may resign. I mean, my resigning free appointments committee of parliament.
And the appointment committee no say you allowance more kwa na mojeje and I bibi wo baby a minimum.
Appointments committee which is a committee.
So what Okudzeto ablakwa na also be resigning because he working for the interest of Ghana and is of principle. And your time and the time another. And this one resigning. Fatu Timi say anything that he said about Nanado was just because of hate and nothing else. It was just because of what? Hate and nothing else. Now let me show you another video for which reason I think say Okudzeto ablakwa should resign from his position.
And let us end all mining. There must be a moratorium on all mining activities,
including what large scale one done by all the likes of Anglo Gold.
Yes.
All mining.
Yes. Is to say that look, you can come under regulation, get a proper license, and then the government will support you to do responsible mining.
So Okudzeto ablakwa needs to be resigned because hands was sebe den yenye den yentwa mining ahode woga o ma obi anye mining activity woga but onye up to me no osidabi yenkwenkoje lances. If you remember, this guy came out to tell Ghanaians say na don kwa breso na wama nipadodo lances which were you submit your identity and the government justify either say who were the requirement to do mining. And now Okudzeto ablakwa said that be a yen stop. But then this stupid guy is coming to tell you say people should come for certificate. Hey, I know the policy, the campaign message. Now don't kwa and an ebreso why issue a lot of mining certificates to Ghanaians. That was the proper way to go. That was a way to give responsibility to the people, to know people who are involved in the mining. And then what did the oka? That tunkwasiaba. I mean, Okudzeto said Okudzeto is a disgrace to his constituency for sure. Ya tonkwasiaba pa. Enti Okudzeto ablakwa de baby obi a monka nkyere so on resign because we didn't mind ehwamo. Akwa we so I sex for diploma or
the fact must be made, the point must be made that where we've gotten to, we are not going to allow the politicians to be doing the kinds of things that they do in postponing solution to problems like this. So quickly, they hurriedly said they've put together some interministerial committee to do what? To meet stakeholders who are agitating again. No. It's not about interministerial committee. We are not honoring any invitation of any interministerial committee. The demand is simple. Declare state of emergency, place a moratorium on mining, whether legal or illegal. Let the water bodies regain their territory, their integrity, and then once the water bodies begin to regain their integrity and they are clean, we would all sit down and talk. Nobody is saying
a few.
Oyenzo akwajene de. Abusia, what the econ way Professor Jambo I sex for a PhD no. Onunye me mama mo akwa papa. Enti the econ no and this abane ye penti mamento. Omo penti ama yetumi ato ama na omo ho ato omo awie and omo show yen where power lies. Abusia, miwia mabie phone lines na tom. Usu to me frɛ na wakyerɛ wadwen ɛwɔ nsɛm kakra yɛde brɛ mo ene ho na wakyerɛ wadwen akyerɛ yɛn what you think is supposed to be done. Enti yɛbie phone last na to usu to me frɛ na wakyerɛ wadwen. Yeah.
Na CJ no kure ni nyame anim. Atiefo CJ akyia mo dada. Ade bia koso a CJ medie ewiase no ya na de bia mekasa no kure wo ho ye ba kope sa wotia ro kasam foforo a na kyese wo ye nyatwom anasa wo ye hwehwanim CJ yete Ghana ha ya last year mekai pase ha ya me ni CJ ti ha ya na me ba ya me be condemn ade bia esiye
Abujan from the bunyina sepa ene mo bre amode ebe support o me Madam nyina se me bo video we na me twen so obi be frɛ wa wo adwenkyerɛ otumi be kyerɛ me kyerɛ busuamfo nyina me maame ama me kyerɛ ye pami akwadwo kwaakye me kyerɛ God media me kyerɛ pa ebete e ho nka na maka ba bia wo akyerɛ me se metuma ba be hye ho bia me maame Vivian kuma me kyerɛ pa me wi asa me jasi from Hamburg me kyerɛ maame Agostinian me kyerɛ wo nso ye pa me maame Esther Kebari ma me kyerɛ Osei Anthony me kyerɛ Steven Apia me kyerɛ maame Monica me kyerɛ me Harrison Kofi me chiao Jaben Ivan Jaben me chiao Peter Boahen me chiao Mami Afro me chiao me mama Afro Mpoma me chiao Gradis J me chiao Munta Ahmed me chiao me Kofi Frank me chiao pa Erikedu yeah me cheche busuamfo nyina mo ba ye me da so ya wa pa utumi frɛ na won so no wa kyerɛ wadwen anya hwe wo minute kakra o. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Mafumadre.
Yeah, Mohammed is saying.
Namia Dumayo.
Ida Yamia said.
Yeti unkacho.
Yeah, easy, Kura.
Na ko saying.
Jamin Kurekon and Amio.
Hey, some ibadia, papa muni mame for munia that you. Yes, dear, no money.
And easy, Kura. I bet you say, I want to with you.
They say you're more right on the summer time, dear. I don't know, approach for papa for more sorry. For
the advantage, next year, the tray and Nisukakra, and I'm a boy.
Mr. Mafumatia with tear for you now. Because contribute to where you kakra.
Yetiopa.
Mr. Mafu, Ghana or Hono. Cecia, the honest ye hear o man mu ayera ya ton ye ni munyam
yeah
Ghana for aton mo ni munyam na eye metan yankasa se no kura pa da ho na Ghana nim peso obehu no obekwa kodi entro achi no kura da ho na Ghana nim peso obehu wonim the most painful thing to me ya me na mana me kasa senye bia bluetooth na shama so bi be kasa ma bodam na me more dam simply because me busa me ho say e ba ne sen ya beduru ha sei e ba ne sen e na Ghana abedu sa stage wo ya wo ye bibia enye ye akronfo sponsor mahama drug dealers sponsor mahama gold dealers sponsor mahama so every donkey bia wo kronu so bia sponsor mahama it is a see no want to mean cash entre one sponsor wo no you have no right because they bring you in power so they have every right to take control and na de bia you two politicians for no any Ghana for penny for say mama masikan di politics yanim it will come a time nkuma any ayi no mo ayi pistol any soul no mo twetwe abamoso ya tina Ghana tina da ben ye politics sa da ben na ye ton ye ni monyam edi masika na sabita fracha me samafo yet ho ama na nanmu a first pa wo he me sister that me sia me nia be ma na me bie ma tia trewa me am brother mpanifo eda akora teenager wo siso wo homo asole be bia pese wo concert ba ni edi akire ni yakọ santas ni akọrẹ concert sana ba na me bra mu tepon ti twan me
obeka no kora
yetuma to wo kwa me wo bia no mo de nchina fam eso me nkasa o
dabi
enne Ghana ni akọ abe na betumi a discipline se bla
dabi enye ye kora
empanifuo na wo ye na nanem ahimfu no mu bi na ne free say ya di ebuo ni dignity ni ayi aba ma wo mo no wo mu nyina ton wo mani monyam e de mama hama abra teteno ya kase sa wo fa kura wu no wanja wo hwe ana wo na wu no wanja hwe a wisdom de o de be dey
o de bejawo
empanifo we sa wisdom ni nyina no they lost it motumia mahama we papa we ayi power bia coming bia a free Ghana soil mono Ghana for am friend deny no
omudi nyina ma
he's the most luckier man in the planet adodo did bia re wo so wonya bia no Ghana for handle no in the silver platter for that man but only a chima only chima
the right word the right word the pan word you should know
chima pa only padasani eye konko a o chedia ponyankopon onse mesama fu tira na wo yi obi bone a at once na spirit with me catch yourself stop what you are doing
of course
Mahama nibi Mahama onibi Ghana for Edina na doba obo vote no massively na mo free say okoye no okotna se no one learn hwaniama okokoye is the most worse than the obey first pan
of course
na wo Ghana ni so wonim nyansa hwe adame be ka wo baby platform ba so what eskiho me say wisdom ohu very expensive for God to offer you wisdom. Wouldn't Samafo?
Of course.
And very, very expensive. Say or shall say what the mom will not find the papa. God will not credit you.
Absolutely no.
that wisdom. That wisdom no or the be my Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or the be my Nanado or the be my Papa Kufuor. And this feel like that one.
Yeah.
Omu ni bi omu dia bonin kwa blood fear.
Ye we sika, ye kuma manfo.
Sika, let's loot, let's steal. Ye man sika ye nsano. Ye man kwasiafo bia be we bi. So when the next president come, they cannot point finger on only me. We are all going to the ditch. Sana this for kala tayeden. Etie. Mr. Mafnaka wa wukro. She sa arrogant boy. Head minister. Head minister. Hospital me ye adwuma wo ha. Mr. Mafu. Wede yankopon. Wo security a ewo ho a. Oppressive bazana ho maba.
Tentem.
Masses omo ba otunu se be mamanie. Omo ba nentre, omo bulletproof so, omo taser, omo bibia ekuta wo mo. Esise wo mo. Na ye market kura wo kuro mo, market kura mpo no. Nija fo omo wo ho no. Omo ba otunu say yes. Na Ghana fo atna ho Ghana security. Na me ni nua bi be ma bi kasa na me kasa eh na ade a me hwe wo so na security fo wo so re. Da bere nkokora wo bi kura na ebo ho ban. One back was on wakoto baby. And I'm saying hospital me yet no member betty pan or more bar. No bomber no busa say what's happening? What's happening? No what you say patient to be zero. Say was say hospital one you need to be out be psychiatric for but if they are not on call you throw a be a mining business. It is that toso kono ye security and nye ya ni ama police ayeden abem ni ama psychiatrist for abem eti ayi medical team no ebeko meeting say I was ye transfer no psychiatrist omo be transfer na ayeden akọ na Ghana matna wa akwafu we ni na kachi hu say ayi ananta akwa fotantawe Mahama musemu do Mahama mupe Mahama asem wey adi Mahama ni monyamu se ne keke e wo Ghana and it's the whole world is watching na NDC for mutbo he are you heard me I was here friends Kwabran Minkan
Kanto
a foolish head minister.
Very shameful.
Na country ben asadie we besie chisa hinifa the legend country. E kura no law nothing. Obia ya boni ano afa no wadi fara. Na ukatse Britain omu population over 60-something million. Ghana mo die yesen. Yes, sir, yet lost enya adwuma wo krom ho. Kwasia bia ba no abeji tumi na atena so. Kwasia bia konante konti ni bone no koye niema bone enu bone otutuo bone o sacrifice nipa oba no de ho abaye den. Abewura policy.
Yeah.
Na odin samfon na Ghana fo mpanifo ekwo. Who is John Dramani Mahama? Just obes send squad ame ya bekumo. Na mutuwo na mujim. Eti na ojina ho no okasa no na enya ne fere. Head minister na enya ne fere. Say on to me and rescue one man necessary for no anim amanyam. The krom ha necessary call demonstration. Doctors no one na mo be higher call.
Yeah.
One na mo be treat wound. One na mo be treat bibia. See baby patient almost sana bia ohia a year. And na ye be ma obia na a year can say infection controls ebebem.
Yeah.
But necessary na do obia disappear for. But Ghana for nurses and a Ghana for teacher. Me mamu strong warning. Mu masadie we Mama greed after too much.
Yeah.
Greed. Sometimes munya sacrifice Emma Mumaino.
Yeah.
Mun leaders ni say we look after people in the hospital. Without us, there's no health facility.
Yeah, no health services.
Mama panifon respect mo. Mama nimdiam bram na mudia ni de sikadie. Medi omu ya wo. Medi mu ya wo.
To hospital mpa na obi abebro. Na health minister ankasa na ntiaba. Ebendo so de abebro. Hey.
Na mesamafu, even though camera is not there, to me, your hospital, to me, screenshot to be out.
Nabida, untumi ye
screenshot to ball a crampon, Okate manager say, oh, a dear way, obi the patient a year to was sent to call a skip long term. Obabusa said, what gave you that authority to screen that bin?
Exactly.
Patient in na did that social media no. UK Obesu hospital no. Oh, Madagana.
But ma'am, Jumo, we know you say we are educating people. Nsema yake kani nyina na manfo other chance. Ebeko. Kra. It is not easy. So be indoctrinated.
The land of Ghana, area, ahunhum, and Flame Boho would deal with Okudzeto ablakwa. Every breath he breathes in, every oxygen Okudzeto ablakwa breathes in, will suffocate Okudzeto ablakwa. For disgrace or the good and add so. So see, I saw all con private jet the cock. All con or yen kululu, no the coin. Now I won't pursue be a bad day. Ebete. I don't think I will go high, none man, quasi and penino. Or the catram, I said, yeah, upon chia, or femina. And over to a jagu. Did you na open swatem? Abra ne sister e wuda ho. What to me dina ho? And no money fi fa and kwasiafo when na so mo betu jagum na ye nkasam no. But Okudzeto ablakwa, you can never disappear.
Absolutely. You find
you. Would tape ni yabubo wa ha no Okudzeto ablakwa. Would tape any yabubo wa ha no. So what traffic? Me I can never even come out in public. I can make one cannot make as to say, you munamin for ornamental. Okudzeto ablakwa, you have no shame. When we in Ghana for, I him way. Opinion leaders among some atom animunium. One who some atom animunium, atom conscious. May God judge all of you. May God send instant justice to all of you. Adiamudiye MPP. Se si a mesama fumene wo kase. Every intervention abagana bia wunyi ye papa nkroma dia. Wo mu fanda ne ba ye otonton de ma asofo atradi fo no. Otonton de ma wo mu a NDC fo no ho. Sesia eniema ye yusu organ nyina bia ya ye bia start from ye papa kofo ene be wi o na na ado so what you say eniema bia wo ho sisia every intervention bia wo ho a onipa etumi etumi ka say me kwa ha kwa ye we ni nyina no e ye mpipi na de ye den e ba ye can NDC come out and pinpoint say adie we ye ne de ba ye and near my sacrament, I was seeing in I day. I can room. Nina can room. Omunquata ambulance and Lom, dear Omuquata by Omuquata upon quack truck no more by. Ghana for Hunyansa. And just say, hey, and for forward, ya no more chance, ya mamma. Did they deserve to have another chance? That is the question Ghanaians need to ask themselves. Did NDC deserve to? Now, anyway, and na make us a Ghana a Christian country. Because a Ghana a Christian country, I'm some Africa there. Eka omu prayers, ebe prayer in papa because no any principality will go against them. I omu betumi enya omu ewura atumi adada wom. So what them person metre?
Of course, with you pa.
But enam say omu ni huma etumi justify good and bad no. Eti ankwafo we end this one so omu penu osuko.
Aye, baby.
Omu ko tonton wo omu de ma abusum na ye be pete gu omu so Ghana na enya wo mu o ayi obi ti say ayi lesi a mahama wini ye ni baby odi Ghana fo ti ko say
Na bi obi anim
ayi ya kan de asiadun katia Mr. Dufaman papa na mo wa ye twan se belebele bibia no wo de ye no ho kra ayi ya kan say ade batakalia fubia wosa na ho ya akono akone ono kwa de bi koye no ho anya akono kisi okofa de ayi enuro watitiri nuru abobobom kokko ne tuntum na wayese asokwa ai wayese asokwa adunsifo odi okofa sa na wayese asokwa no otem apart from that no on sesu tuma ne ho nya akono da bibia no papa ne de no ho eye akono as was in future obeba be ye president and he's gonna determine to become a president in Ghana.
That's what he is thinking.
Oh, Mr. Mafu, believe it or not, Ghanaians will vote for him.
Oh.
Believe it or not, because Mimi Kuamu for Ghana for no. The Omoye Mahama coming second one when that nothing surprised me again.
I see.
Nothing surprised
me. Yeah, in interest on Nipam, you know, after watching.
So, it's me my foot to make a Ghana for say. Monsieur Nansa.
Yeah.
Na monwere mo madache ho na mpanifo na omudi yanim no omaton mani monyam e dia ma osika ene omususim e dia masika me de meka kire Ghana fo ano no me da asem samafo
me da nso ase pa ma me nyame nka ho ye ma me esta ene ete ne nkan ye me kwadwo nso aba kire wa me mfre no na ye ma no so ntire na dwen.
Hey, Rastaman.
Yeah, man. Uskani papa. Uskani papa.
Quenesta, the episode, ube show that's all friend. Now, you know, just now and then. Yeah, and on the information, pa.
Yeah.
What was true? Was true. Yeah, like opportunity now about here. Or so apologies on the news here, or walk out before the news here. Yo, Charlie. Oh, you better never mention, not convince you to the number. Oh, me chia, Obia. Ghana, they say, and because say, and Quasan be idea. Yes, you ain't the India Casada. So what you say. Now, more than more Casaramoka posterity. NBC, they don't believe in posterity. They are people of the moment.
Yes.
They believe in the moment.
Yeah.
Whatever happens today, to them, it has happened. Yeah. They don't think for the future.
Yeah.
So like it will hit them back in future. So what you are saying? Because you say when you throw a ball to the wall, it hit back to you.
Of course.
So the impact of the hit back, the energy that you put in to throw the ball onto the wall. So what you are saying?
Yeah.
And because NDC when you do a group akuna asom the ombeye biya idea as a any pampo na you won't now in any case, I don't blame them to the extent say whatever happened is a wake-up call to Ghana because it tells us say our security is porous.
Yeah.
So what you say? Yeah. Because a big sector like this place, I don't think say every normal BBR should think say things can happen. Though some people can maneuver their way out to go there, but look at the way we see
yeah,
bro. Second says security is tighter because imagine we are in the country. What them crowds obi to be guarding also a police into our bedroom.
Yeah.
I'll try to say national security or try to say so some a better crowd our special police about the robbery because you don't have every right to ask them say they should identify themselves.
Yeah.
Okay, Kabakacho said as a policeman police doesn't need a warrant before can barge into your room. Bibia and yes, I'm running Ghana and Manu Ghana, but the Mranakata is compromised by our own politicians. What Ghana had to say, because of you said if the person is coming from within, only requires running the enemy. And see, I'm a stupid guy. We me funta by Jimmy Ghana. I don't know, sir, what that move. So one no doubt about them for those who want to say because I didn't know why no normal human being to me.
Absolutely.
In any ways, the same person to be classified Ghana and say yamwa. Now why yamwa so what boy I know who hospital say moi I can see go on ma. Na say moi penny for someone here what's your problem?
Exactly.
What is your problem? To the extent that you see, sometimes these educated people, they think they have wisdom, but they are the most foolish people that we've ever met on this planet.
Yeah.
Because you claim so to be capable of school. Common sense should tell you, say hospital is a place it's full of confidentiality.
Yeah.
There are some people when they step foot in the hospital, they don't want anybody to see them. Let alone you barge into an emergency. Emergency, anything can happen.
Yeah, of course.
Emergency, the situation of woman, the person to be who be say one time you barge into a fence and maternity. You must say age. And then the middle can say age say, I knew you want to sample on another cramp or imagine. Who are the Kobabi the whole Akunya the Aron who the camera the scene so it's a Jimmy Ghana be now you can't differentiate between the elite and the illiterate because you say you boy a brava because when we see the camera now your home one sorry to me be a disable wait here to see what Namana to say Jimmy out to be fierce so what do you want to ask here? Sure. At this the time we should educate Daniel and say, baby, I won't feel say your freedom of expression is, you know, I want to be the certain free.
Yeah, of course.
Baby, I want freedom of expression. I would claim say you have the freedom to express yourself. No, you should bear in mind say it has got a limit.
Yes.
That limit, you know, want to be the certain free because me, I can say those in the world now, but come out to make you see this guy. Because they should see this guy, they are going to get to run someone because I don't know. If fine, do you think Senka facility if they are not ready to attend to your clients? Let me use it this way: if they are not ready to attend to one of the neighbor hospital and command the bed, that's one.
Exactly.
And who is who have to determine which is your friend say emergency and which is not emergency? Because you are dumb and blank to the extent so you don't have any knowledge about the health center, you know. The fact that yes, I say Obi a emergency. Who born dog? He felt like whatever he was doing, it was so right. They have got the privilege, he has got the right everything to do it. Look at the effrontery.
Yeah.
Charlie. So this is a time I have to keep this guy. That man will say, yes, Master, who do you Ghana? Enough is enough. I said, we test the law. No, because I don't know me. What I'm waiting to say is that the whole facility should embark on demonstration, on strike. That until this stupid guy call it order, no. And I said, nobody should step foot there and work there.
Yeah.
Obia kind of bush your force or co but what could brand them at the hospital? Some not by to me ben I was so cool to go to hospital. We are professional. What's your business in the emergency room? What is your business in the emergency room? So what you are saying? And Kadina Kona Yade, a young Kwasiasem to the highest degree, it should serve as a lesson to everybody. Say, "Who do we go hospital? Next room go on. They are also a human being, master. So we know who the kind of is offense and conditions are what tell you to all. Sometimes the pastor we feel so you need pampu.
Yeah.
You should sympathize with the nurses, the health sector as a whole. Because things that they see, imagine so be about hospital about lamination for the toilet, no the toilet about who any time. Let alone your own ways, why you don't want to see it. And all these things, that's what wants to be big to now. Obie no ye nurse and yem so be baba be wo na so do nka tie bia won ka te body wo ma ebi wo ma ye de omo nye be no kra no wo fi so be kan so bia bo so owu ana sometimes omo na be kan dem na de do e na okwa na so ye mfi no na okwa na mfi no the question you just be say nti won do okwa na so bia mfi ni nye ni pala je no kokoto bed no so enye ni pala je no kokoto bed no so. Because emergency room there, and when they are busy, you could see said the events the health professionals someone Obia no idle. Obia no John so about one of emergency room friend the agro can ask every health professional you know emergency room say where the agro some topic they can also fit and pack no need to rather. They can another. What would one patient who jump for so many hours trying to stabilize the person before you step foot? Other than one who done what a cool, they will be a worry anybody in the swat. No, they are requested for blood transfusion and by any funny would necessarily so you be just their own concern because the moment of a catalan, but you easy. Almost that person, which you go hospitals where you go in and no break across radio so put it up at the area. No, could generalize and say necessary.
It's a question.
And to know, yes. And to know, and this is about when it did. Maybe knew how to call Ghana for was about when you appoint any point you saw you for your new being. So I bet see and still Ghana for us to depart with me, dream one and just yet. Ghana need to me for 50 in your all the goodies are MPP dear man who put the NDC. She will be such a danger to the NDC. She come once and a young country because on the Mahama without any without policy, without a fence, the big beer, I didn't put about Ghana, how to say. And I'm waiting to see action from the health sector. Say almost so because of a friends a part the politics is just also made in India. Then this one, what we have experienced is going to be the less of it. We are going to experience more coming from the NDC because they are capable of doing everything. They can even back into a consortium go and be the doctor over there because the doctor now show patient. It's very pathetic that nobody should say if you put politics aside and that rough the defense and the capacity in Ghana here means Mahamana point so on now to go be fear or be asked not the camera so come run to the also no wouldn't the quarter be who better than us authorize say channel now channel Ghana has in the court in some financial because they are court so in some degree some court to me 10 years now one quarter brain Jama will be any interest will call to me. Senketi says somewhere else, when there's some quarter said a case like this, I'm treating a matter of agency now. And Ghana and Kasam Kwasam Jai. And to Mr. Mafu, Miss Manunya Tinti, we used to make Ember Twasubi. Now, the course of Ghana hand that the doctor is who say Jay or quoted that Sunubia will also bet to the Wako in City Campo or the Wako. The course of Ghana says, thank you very much.
Thank you too. We are as a pass or Fre as him now, Wakasa as a nest with and kind of say. Intelligence and knowledge about what we are talking about. Abusia, asemna ye kana, enye se uko in hospital ananese for betu agina osu. Se uko emergency ho a, ye wo code ahodo miensa ene wo ho. First one no, red color. Obi oye red color no oduru ho a, he must to be, treated. If you want a yellow color na yes second you can say median or in need of what them call treatment. And sanayaba green no and answer white no. And this would nipa ko emergency hall no ye white na sabre no mpono obi eba no okita red ye beja wo nipa no ho ahwe nipa na okita red no because that is how it works. And so konya kwase ampanyi bi a wanom ne wi na afa ne tim no hu de onye na o say or the green color emergency patient aba now what abra ye red when we na one tiasem na see ye now akwe ni nyina generalization emwa so that guy needs to bow down his head in shame for beating a nurse on her workplace a crime kese pa now and this now no ɔmo ne nkwasiafoɔ ne nante because ɔmo ne nkwasiafoɔ ne petumi ti ɔmo ne ɔmo petumi ne wie a na ɔmo asɔrɔ gyina ɔmo kɔn so a ɔmo ntumi nka ho hwee abusuafoɔ yɛbɛda tiefoɔ nyinaa ase ae me a osikani me da ase paa me maame sa so me da ase paa no contribution yɛde mo bɛsi a na ɔkyerɛ Nyankopɔn pa yɛasan aba biem me din ne Mr. Manfo Ras Media mɛsrɛ wo sɛ wonya subscribe o yɛ subscribe saa nso na mɛsrɛ wo sɛ like video no ma me na share na nkɔ n'anim na next time yɛba a wanya nkaebɔ sɛ yɛaba na waba abɛboa yɛn ama edwumadie no akɔ n'anim mede wo bɛsi a na yɛasan atoa so ɔkyerɛ until we meet again adios
Sabre de yanyamrantie ne maba bi a no mo se wo mo eye MC eni aban na dwuma oye a omo hunu ne se enye nafa galamse no etontwa edana na sa demonstration e ko suppose for my ye aware the roots a omo ebefa eni di omo beye ekowi akire no omo ankasa enim die mu no ena omo se sa omo root ni omo approach to demonstration omo ye no Emma a whole 37 military hospitals, CJ. A whole 37 military hospital. I yari for kwayo monam so kwaya sabiano. Memma katachene ma. Kakase mawa bada it me block it kwine say. Omo benchum and wako hospital. That's what you ma kwaya wujuma. Ye behunu say, Bema bi ono de ne ma mi o saneba eba yari sabia bedru say. Ya block it kwine. He had no choice to say. Obe pake na wode ne yari for no atna okada so. At number 37 hospital. CJ, or confront ya. We had a brand to be or see a fellow rough. A brand to be or see a fellow rough.
Rough, yeah.
Rough, yeah, or nam social media, yeah. Yeah, from here, yes, so yeah, rough, CJ. Emma rough, ne catch and say. And a Ghana for 777. And one night you go Ghana has no. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you, Raf? See the tea with Mammy and San Matuaso.
What are you telling me? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? What solution are the calls? People are dying. What do you want? What are you doing? What are you making? Obi one eye day. And I'll buy them. I'm making less sense. It doesn't make sense to me. Traffic, what I was saying will come at the gun. Bra. Go hospital. What's all come at the gun?
See the a frustrated father, a frustrated son. Bra Facebook never had ye. And papa ni da ya ne ho yira no because or the yare for e by emergency obedu kwaso ye den obisi wo ye galamse demonstration ti quota so and ye demonstration and no block hospital kwan okokan ya rafu tumi nya kokudro kache be ma ye na ne ho hancho ne disie ne busuani eda yare paso wo wuo ese emmoa na ye gu Ghana no ye mu bi ye wu a na ye den because asem na okan no de Ghana fo nyina. And the sun state and a papa ni womua. Now what then ne ba na ne mamia na ni nua bia na ne yiri bi e kwa ya sabi okoto sia block kwan ne Ralph dey complaining. And at the same state Ralph se wakom. It no Ralph se wo ye nipa. Ete nipa na wo block wo mo so mo for my yare for enko 37 na. Na what to nya kwa gina hospital. Achi phone. And a wo video. Na say me say say and a video na wo twa ye no sa me yare fo bi da yare sabia ho no ba sa video ni ma anka me see rough because me de me mama na me papa na me nua bi ko so onkoja yare hwe man kan to so be fa no beto social media so na watumi akodru hospital sa wo de won sa ho twitwa wo ye nipa moja wo mu chen wo bi etu sa ho twitwa nurse ni am attend to you shade akotani into this same person I will say sabia tie for manim e mo na gu Ghana tie mo bi ye wa na ye den wakodu hospital e say won sa ho scratch wo bleedi na wo de ohia attention wo de ohia nipa ten hwan Raf me bi sana no pay say o ye nipa ten hwan wo se santa ya na page forecast ya so to bo ban a e san ba wo ho enti atete ya wo de nipa bi fa mo e da mo ye sa demonstration wo honom no na wo de ade afia we na wo fa wani so no you are complaining. Say adie koso ya yare sabia ne CJ obi anka say eye papa we all have experiences to say I would draw yare sabia unless for attitude ya can on several occasions. Enti I don't know ya beba so but so obi be complaini so Okodro ya sabia ne ye hye na nya wo rough out to ko block hospital kwan woni manipa no modio mese me maame bi frɛ me sada no wo se ne nana abaya wo sabna ya be ka kwan mu o traffic ne nko me nana ida me sɛ so sada no mo block kwan no ma bre wo bi frɛ me ka asasam ne kyerɛ me wo de wo ye di paten hwan rough so ye ni paten hwan CJ
ne ame ya mabufuo ne omo support sansem hunu ya raf wodi
akwachifo na the team emergency will be here for the whole what can about abonten about social media.
Yesterday I was angry but you see yes so some phone so it is high time somebody characters like Rafi they should be called to order. But wait okokapa ubenya sebi obi anadwini mu hare Abeka say but what is the sense
CJ
in what Rafi why
ade ekoso nyina no de mama ye so disappointed me say Honorable Kwabena Minta Kando ye hunu say ministry de nkrata ba ya to no good man sashase omo condemn the actor koso and no de me say wo be kwa yare sabia nurse fo be yi omani ama no it is so painful. I will be in Honoma or be entertaining Sadiano. It is a ministry to be investigation into say Yari for Banamo you monetity one man and penny ho and the Yeninia man Yeninia mano they should look into it. But Sanu Dan Chanya CJ me say and no attitude that Bamo we quite done the Diwa Yari Sabia ho a whole rich hospital co critique chaos confusing. We ya na minister ba visiting Ebesha when we are not me who say minister any your friend is a refugee na ho nene sre and sabdan sema almost like seriously honorable Mita Kando taba abrana Rafa Kobo or Ridge Hospital no na ya ofe nanka de me expecting say obetwi nanim cameras wo hwa ye di susu nanka wo twa branch nanim say de wo ye no wanya de wo tumi ko hospital na wo nko twe camera emergency unit enko twe camera ensia yare for body don ba bi ejo me yare saso enfa meto abonten nanka wa condemn na wo wie pona ne nipa no ebese mo seria ye ehodi ni ho asem ka. Now what should the minister was so relaxed. And now what I say, Omodin Saturn Simon Esre, more planners in your now only so yard for yana better now. What no hospital quiet day? What no quiet day? It is of all Ghanaians will be so be complaining. Hospital for your attitude that Nenya Sarah for blocking hospital road to say, oh man, confirm for my yard from choir Sabia. Raf, Bisa
Raf said Galamse no enunti. Okwa blockade hospital kwan
na hospital on yetu galamse wo ho
enne galamse no yetu ase
hospital yetu galamse ko blockade kwan ko taso
galamse no ase atu ana bisa
ade bia ye CJ me hunu ne say sebe atiefo manim ye de adwene nyansa to ho say ye de adwene nyansa to ho say wo bia wo yemu no enya yare sabia na wo say e focus I don't want ko blockade Jubilee House I don't want ko blockade ho. So mama mpani kwantena sin koye na dwuma na hospital ada ordinary Ghanaian na wo yare e won so ye government hospital enya private no aka say de wonya ne ho tama na wo ko government hospital ko block ye timi sanya kukuduro wo bia ye so desperate so frustrated say wouldn't this by hospital no can your picture no and now they go do hospital ye hwe omo de manatufo bo rafo no omo de manatufo bo eti yesre they so condemn Saraf ne act no wo bia Raf video twa ye wo patient or down emergency ward eba video no na beto social media mama dada wo ho kwan si Raf because why invading in my privacy and this issue concerning hospital any kwan o mo fa so attended to emergency. Sometimes we be with emergency situation ma odini be dra won ho po no wo di dra meaning say because we are so used to the situation in CJ they are so relaxed they say wo no de wo hu ni emergency no wo no nurse ni na wo che won ohunu say emergency no
nti
it no say empuso no what you say it happens me ba studio ya na a colleague e share the experience say awaka no a free hand madru e radio kro ya wadu hospital no okodru ya say madam empani ho awaka no acha sakwana si kwan so CJ o se empani ho ena ne ono so so ni mobi ho hospital ho na CJ o ye den o freye ena within minutes na staff ni ane wen ye koma ne mpada so Ridge hospital ho na enti me de me say yenka se de hospital no nurses ni ade eye wo honom no eye papa enye papa but we Rafu ni any right to complain. Wo Rafa wo any right to complain. Ya betra ne yanka se ya complaini ministry aso mo say o mo be hwe de ntia wo se ba no saa but wo kodu ye fa go so say wan metaro so ye nya ma it wa fa phone HV video
honorable kwabna minta account
wa fa phone HV video
wa man ate ase say raf no na ban na aba
wa ko John ne sese
ne bonko raf na ban na aba
nti do ye no nja say wo support wo fo ade so so wonye ana mo be yesa
tie raf na ban na aba enti sabi odi insem hunu kura no a
na akotina wa so akotchifo say me pra me nsa me nsa prepra na me ba ye no na ma betena ha no sa omo hwe me wo de mo gya ne wo mu omo a wo block wo mo kode ye nsuo si de ne wo mu ye ntimi nya saw because ye nyina ye ganafo ye nyina ye nipa na me se nanu ye colleague ba ko a emergency ba ye CJ me se me ko nyina me se mo fa mo santo ne huna no ohome ana se ebi atowo a na won call hospital ni ya block kwaye se ma won call the route obetumi afa so kwan wa say obetumi afa so bedru no na nipa na wo de ne kɔ no wan hye ye kropa na wa hwere no ɛhɔ na abehunu wo de wakodo you are desperate wo do ye nipa nti udru hɔ na no ya se raf na ba o nti wo pese pese o ɛne ye ntumi ka ye nkɔhwɛ na wo ye hwan obi anyo obi akroma ye na ye fa na sa ye tena ha
I'm disappointed in him
video na that Facebook no bra ko dru ye and me so boy no raf ne te se minister ba it just almost pie no an obe parke ka e no sie kokoti no kotia minister no ne gina ho bo nkoma esese ya ne jese no ano no
na abranti akọ video abusuafo
a emergency e da beto abonten na minister sia no ne sese ano bo akando e no wa approach to bibia no I was me ka say manage ho because utu anamon koye want na office ukoye but no, the act now when the boy ni ye na chi no, it was so disappointing. It was so disappointing. Raf na den ebi omoma ye hunu say me say no say no okita post to be a subi mada wo man mu dia na yate ase. He can't complain. Raf can't complain about hospital no mujumadie. He can never complain because on only ni abada
moral right on wo.
Would you nipa?
The moral right.
That be all Raf ye nipa.
Raf ewo. Say nsa ho atwitwa nti
enti wo pra wo kwa hospital
man VIP treatment
onye serious mun ka kire no mame
Ghana hana ne so nsem fun so kra Ghana ha too much abna
enti eni anwa ha no si fi kam na obaye be chia minister ni minister bo nkoma
enti pra na ayi chekire
na chekire ni nsa no enti odi oba ye nya obi ane emehwe Raf no na mo no nie Onio, ono so no so bi mada wo Ghana into hospital and shut it down because Rafa ba hospital. Sometimes yen kan no krenche ye ho. Yen kan no CJ.